this show for money, by the way, I can tell you that much. I'm doing this show for sex. Does anybody find me attractive? One man, thank you. Okay, here we go.
Please on stage, David McSavage.
Thank you. Look how quickly the atmosphere changes. Isn't it extraordinary, you know? Applause, come on, and in a matter of 2 or 3 seconds, it's like, fuck you, mate. Do something. Make us laugh. Take us out of our heads, out of being, because being is quite difficult. Yes? It's a bit of audience interaction there. Being is quite difficult. I'm making big judgments, but just because of the way you said yes, right? In my head, you play tennis, and you live in Belgium. Am I right?
No.
And you're a fucking liar as well. You're dirty. Yeah. Clap for the Belgian liar. What do you think of King Leopold?
I don't know.
You don't know, do you know? Do you know what he did in the Congo?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you do.
I don't know who he is.
Je ne sais pas exactement, je suis. Vraiment. Tu es très gentil, monsieur beaucoup. Alors, j'en sens pas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vamos a lo. ¿Habla español? ¿Habla español? I turned off the fucking microphone there, actually. By the way, can I just say, don't worry. First of all, I don't know who you are. The only reason I'm talking to you, number one, you look like my ex-wife's brother. Number two, you're sitting in the front row. Number three, nobody cares. It's not personal. But there's just something about you that awakens something in me that I kind of want to. Have you had that reaction before? No. You know the way you're smiling at me like that? It looks like I kind of want to kill you. Does that make sense? And by the way, who cares where you're from, right? Yeah? Who cares where you're from? Do you know what I mean? I mean, I had a friend. Right, one of my best friends actually growing up, and only when I was about 14 or 15 did I realize he was black. because I wasn't, you know what I mean, it didn't even occur to me. I'm trying to think if this is going to work for Instagram. But anyway, you're not from Belgium, you're not from Spain, but you are an accountant, am I correct? You an accountant? Not that. Are you French?
Yes.
Yeah, I told you. The French. I think I am French. I love food. I certainly am disgusted by my own country. I find them to be. The food here is terrible. The shapes of people's heads in Ireland I find very offensive. Their obsession with houses and property and alcoholism, you know, it's awful. I love France, I love the food. I think in my soul, je suis française. Je suis français. Je suis français. Vive la France. Vive la France. It's a beautiful place, and there's loads of French people there. If you go to Paris, for instance, croissant is also very popular. Le croissant, la. They get very fucking annoyed when you misgender a croissant. Woohoo! Is it le or la croissant?
Le croissant.
Fuck you! Fuck you! No! Maman, il dit là! C'est le croissant! Concha tu madre, that's Spanish, sorry. Anyway, Spanish, of course, everybody in the Andalusia lisp. I don't know if you noticed that, you know, when Spanish people talk, they, hola, ¿qué tal? You know, hola, ¿qué tal? no te realmente. And it just, I thought to myself, if you were Spanish and you actually had a lisp, like if you actually had an actual lisp, like how the fuck would you know? That is a good question. Sorry, madame, I realised as I spoke, a tiny droplet of spit landed in your direction. Anyway, listen, have you heard about the Molly Malone statue? The controversy?
Yeah.
Anybody from, what? Where's it gone? The statue. They keep moving it. No, okay, so Molly Malone is a brass effigy of a former fish seller in Dublin called Molly Malone. I don't know when she died. I don't know even she ever existed, but she's Molly Malone, and there is a statue of her, and she's got a big pair of breasts, and people rub the breasts, supposedly for good luck. Feminists are like saying, well, that is really promoting, you know, it's a hop, skip, and a jump away from physical female violence. You know, if you're rubbing the tits of a statue, you know what I mean? You're into fucking Conor McGregor territory, really. And I think, you know, let's get rid of the statue. Let's get rid of that. I'll take it home to my house. I'll take Molly Malone to my house. I'll take that big brass statue up to my bedroom and I will fucking ride the whole off her, right? I will have sex. How dare you have sex with that statue? I am fucking a brass fanny, for Christ's sake. What are you talking about? I would come off way worse than this new material. I'm not sure where I'm going with it. Woohoo! Molly Malone. How dare you? How dare you talk about Molly Malone and having sex with a lump of fucking metal? Think about it. It's crazy. It's not even a human being. What about consent? How can you ask consent for metal? Like if I want to fuck that, you know, hello mantelpiece. Do you mind if I wank in you?
I'll take that as a yes.
The French are always wanking into things, aren't you? You disgusting. But no, the French are great. They invented. I don't know what they invented. I don't know what they invented. But anyway. Let's go to la plage. Let's go to la plage. Maman! What? Look over there! Fucking what? La plage. La plage. La plage. La plage. I want to kill you. I want to kill you at la plage. Come on, everyone. You know the words. Let's kill the little Frenchman. La plage. Le croissant, la croissant. Le croissant! Oh, the seawater made my croissant all soggy. Soggy croissant. Riders on the storm. Into this house was born. We haven't finished the song. But anyway, it's great that you're here, young man from France. You make Ireland a better place. You make this country better by you being here. And on behalf of all right-thinking Irish people, thank you for coming here and choosing this place to be. I apologize for my fellow countrymen who say things like, "Why you fucking farting, man?" I'm obviously making fun of people from the inner city of Dublin. Everything is a struggle for these people. Everything is a struggle for these people. I don't know if you've seen people from inner city Dublin. You don't have to listen to the words, it's just the tone of their voice. Everything is a struggle. You know, from a distance, you can hear groups of people in Dublin. I don't Like, what is the problem? Why are you struggling with life? It's easy. We have everything we want, surely. We have got Deliveroo, Netflix. You've got a traffic light, you've got escalators, elevators, you've got fucking e-scooters. You've got broccoli, Tesco, you know, you've got fucking OnlyFans. What do we want to go? Just cross the fucking road. I mean, what's the problem? The lights are green. Wait for the lights to go green. You fucking, they're like, you know, capital city syndrome. But what part of France are you from, monsieur?
Strasbourg.
Okay. Strasbourg. I like the way you said that. I'm going to leave you alone now. I've picked on you too much. A few weeks ago I was doing a show, a young woman in the front row, and I was talking to her and I said to her, you okay? And she looked at me and she said, you're making me feel uncomfortable. Isn't that a funny thing to say? So how you doing? And she looked at me and she meant it and she said, you're making me feel uncomfortable. And because when I was growing up in the 80s or 90s, that phrase would have made no sense. It really, and it's hard to imagine that there was a time other than this time we're living in now, 2025. But like in 1984, if somebody said to you, you're making me feel uncomfortable, you'd look around, is there something that is attacking? It wouldn't make any sense. You're making me feel, but now, in 2025, you're making me feel uncomfortable. It's like fucking, ooh. You know what I mean? So, you know, so I looked at her and I punched her. Anyway, I can't believe you're applauding from violence.
In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. As she wheeled her wheelbarrow,
Because she didn't have a car. She was, you know, there was no engines back. Cockles and muscles, ugh, fuck off. Anyway, she wasn't a great businesswoman, let's be honest. But she was a good person, she had good values. Do you go on Tinder, madame? Do you go on Tinder?
All the time.
All the time, is that right? And you swipe left, swipe right?
Mainly left.
Mainly left? Yeah. What are you, a fucking medieval king? Who are these people? Do you know what I mean? You just dismiss somebody just on the basis of whether you want, just the way they look. But how do you know what you know? It's like this guy, I don't know anything about him because he's from Strasbourg. I mean, he could be the guy for you if you just open your eyes. But instead you're just looking at this app, you know, I mean, what the fuck is that all about, you know? You know, left, death. They're dead to you. Most of the women, it's not a conversation. Most of the women I've had sex with, I have not been attracted to. Do you know why? Because I'm a decent person. So get out there in the real world and meet people like Jean-Jacques from Strasbourg. Yes, he looks a bit weird. Yes, he looks like he fucking eats paper, but I mean, he's a good bloke. He'll do you proud. He'll stand by your side. He'll create wealth. He'll protect you. He'll cook for you. He will never misgender a croissant. Fuck you with this thing. Anyway, listen, my point is that we're all together in this crazy human experiment we call planet Earth. Hello, it's 1945.
Look there, it's a foreigner. Get out.
I like that long, lingering laughter. That's nice. You ladies are having a good time because the comedy I'm doing at the moment, it's not cruel. Because women, apparently, Jean, Jacques, whatever the fuck, are creatures of empathy, aren't they? You like empathy, and you don't like cruelty. You like fairness and justice. And you laugh when it is appropriate, when we're not punching down. We're laughing with rather than at. But, yeah. I had a fucking joke there and I can't remember what the fuck it was. I can't remember what it was. Okay, I forgot. I had a joke. I remember. It's so lovely the way you laugh. It's so lovely to me as a comedian. But anyway, I love that. Yeah, the joke is, you know the way when sometimes you go, aww. I love that sound when women make that sound. That's all I was trying to say. I love when women make that sound. Just aww. But I just wish you could transpose the aww into a blowjob. And again, the men laughed at that joke. The women just thought, no, we're off that one. We don't like that one. What do you call blowjobs in French? Quoi? Peep? Nice. Much better name, let's be honest. Very unassuming, very understated actually, isn't it? It's kind of casual, you know what I mean? The French, they're so cool. Beep. Fucking brilliant, man. You are comedy gold, brother. Yeah. Beep. Look at the microphone stand moving on its own. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Amazing. Shit, I'm just trying to get this. We can edit this, ladies and gentlemen. Piece of shit. Sorry. Okay, thank you. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I was just getting angry at an inanimate object. Okay. Because this isn't a real gig, really, because it's for TV. So they'll just edit out all the shit bits. It's funny, isn't it? It's not like an actual gig, you know. I mean, it is a gig. This is a gig. But the main reason we're doing this gig is to put it up on YouTube. But my point is, they can just cut out all the shit bits. So, you know, fuck, piss, wank, shit, piss, la la la, cuckoo, fuck all. You know what I mean? Like a... George, I'm do you? George, I'm fucking say, oh, fucking love you. I 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 love... Why can't we fall in love immediately? Do you ever think about that? Yeah, I know. It's weird, you know, you have to be, hello, you know, whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. But no, I am on the spectrum. I am on the spectrum. I am on the spectrum. Thank you. It's a self-diagnosis. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's true, but I do like saying I am on the spectrum because I like the reaction it gets when I say it. I'm on the spectrum, and people are like, "Ooh, you know." Yeah. I don't know if I am, but I do like saying I am on the spectrum. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm not doing this show for money, by the way, I can tell you that much. I'm doing this show for sex. Does anybody find me attractive? One man, thank you. Okay, here we go. I'm not gay. That does sound like a country and western song. I'm not gay. Or maybe I am.
Maybe I haven't met the right man. I hope I never do. Really hope I never do. Get the fuck, no. Stay away, stay away. And if you're out there, stay away with your big broad shoulders. Maybe I am a bit gay. Maybe I am just a little bit gay. But I ain't gay enough to put a man's cock in my mouth. Said I ain't gay enough to put a man's cock in my mouth. I ain't gay enough to put a man's cock in my mouth. Unlike women, most women here got no problems putting cocks in their mouth. I said most women here got no problems putting cocks in their mouth. Most women here got no problems putting cocks in their mouth. I guess what I'm trying to say, women are gay. That makes no sense, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes well, you don't have it. No. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it. We're going to edit that one out. And if anything that doesn't work, we just put in applause where it's needed and so on. So you can just sit there and... Eddie, how long have I been on? 23 minutes. Feels longer. 23 minutes, that's not too bad. Only 7 minutes left, thank God, says you. All right. So where are you from? What do you do for a living? Okay, brilliant. Are you French as well? Ah, fantastic. Le coq sportif. Le coq sportif, le coq sportif. But yeah, no, I think we just need to get rid of genitals. That's the big problem nowadays is, what is a man, what is a woman? Let's just get rid of genitals. But, you're sitting there, sir, with your balls and your penis and you think, oh, I'm a big deal. Madame, with your a vagina, you know what I mean? Like, really? Is that? Let's get rid of genitals. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's get rid of genitals and we can all just have pubic mounds like Action Man and Barbie. Just little pubic mounds. And have a little USB-C slot where we can transfer information. This is a song by Daniel O'Donnell. I was having a chat with him the other day and he was just saying that when he masturbates only a little droplet of sperm appears at the top of his cock. And he wrote this song, it's called My Cock is Crying for the Cock It Used to Be. Oh, my cock is crying for the cock it used to be. Come on, everyone. Oh, my cock is crying for the cock it used to be. Oh, my cock is crying for the cock it used to be. Oh, Magella, would you get out of here? Take your money out of here. I don't know where it begins and I don't know where it ends. What are those bits hanging out there? This song is for anyone who has loved someone who has died recently. Thank you. It's a beautiful song and it's heartfelt. If you want to know how much you love someone, just ask yourself the question. When they die, how soon afterwards would you have a wank? How do you say wank in French? You don't know? Beep. Masturbation. Was masturbation le même en français? Is it not une blague, a slang for masturbation? Okay, fair enough then. You take masturbation seriously in France, don't you? We don't try to joke around with that word. I'm French and I masturbate. Good night. Anyway. If you want to know how much you love someone, just ask yourself the question, when they die, how soon afterwards would you masturbate? When your mother dies, would you wank the next day? Would you wait a week? Would you wait a month? Would you wait a year? Would you never wank again? When the Queen of England died, which member of the royal family wanked first?
That's right, thank you. He probably wanked when he heard the news. Used his mummy's hand while it was still warm.
That was bad.
I love that. No! I heard some Australian woman go, no! No! How do you spell that? N-O-I-O-U-U-I-O-E-I-I-U. No! No! It's just no, no, no. N-O, no. Cut, no. Not no. No! Australia, I'm going to finish on this, ladies and gentlemen. The most racist TV show in the world is Australian Border Security. And if you are Chinese on that TV show, you will have heroin on you. So it kind of goes like this. Hello, welcome to Melbourne. How you doing? Where are you from? I'm not going to do the accent. I'm not going to do the Chinese accent. Hey, Yang, where are you from? I'm from China. All right, what have you got there? It's a packet of noodles. No. We have a machine over there that can tell the difference between heroin and noodles. And that's heroin. No, no, no. It's a packet of noodles. Right. So why don't you eat it? I'm not hungry. How come you were carrying it up your arsehole? Fuck me. But the point is that, enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you very much. Thank you. I lost my virginity in Japan when I was 24. And then I came back to Ireland and found it again. I wrote that joke earlier on. It's a load of shit. Fuck you, okay? Here we go. It's kind of shit joke, but I just tried it out. You have to try these things out. At least I'm trying, madame. Do you know what I mean? At least I'm trying. I'm going up on stage. I'm giving it a go. Do you know what I mean? You're sitting there with expectation. You're sitting there looking at me thinking, oh, God, when's he going to make me laugh? Well, here's breaking news. Expectations are future resentments, okay?